Hello everyone, Luke for Smith here. Welcome back to another quickie reading. This one is of Charlottesville Fashion Square, a shopping mall Chris Chan used to frequent before he was banned. I think he was actually banned for it, or he just didn't bother going back, or I'm really not quite sure really. Anyway, it's rather late, so I'm just going to be recording this and seeing where we go. So Charlottesville Fashion Square is one of the original venues for Chris's Love Quest exploits. Like all of his attraction locations, it hasn't done much for him, as his behaviour has led to several run-ins with its management and security personnel. Is security spelt wrong? It looks like it's spelt wrong to me. Ultimately resulting in a ban from the mall. Okay, so he was banned. Owing to the mall's popularity with Chris as a social and attraction location, it has since become a place of harrowing grounds among trolls, weens and Christorians alike. I would have thought it would have got more popular since he was there, though. That's the thing. Chris and Fashion Square. It was in this mall where Chris met Anna, and the tale of the crazy pacer got its start. I might end up reading that one soon. It was also where he had his heart smashed down 15% by Hannah, and presumably where he, accompanied by his father, went on his date with Emily, who was rescued by the man in the pickle suit. It is safe to say that at one point a large portion of Chris's time spent outside the house was at this mall. Due to the numerous misadventures he had there, this place holds a significant role in history, and had since become something of a pilgrimage location for the CWC community at large. Be sure to say hi to the manager should you ever visit. Chris versus Fashion Square. Chris has gotten himself into trouble at Fashion Square on a number of occasions over the years. On the 5th of August 2004, it is warm. It is so warm. I had to turn the fan off because I didn't want wind noise on my video. So that's why I picked a short one for today. According to CWC's diary, Chris attempts to fish for a girlfriend with a red string of fate were cut short by a girl cop who destroyed that particular Love Quest accessory. A month later, on the 6th of September, he had another run-in with a security guard who was apparently treated to a rendition of Chris's Lonesome Virgin story. On the 11th of September 2004, Chris saw his first partial ban from the mall. This was like a few days after the 6th. Forbidding him from returning without a parent to accompany him. His diary doesn't explain why he was banned, but a sub-episode number 1 dramatizes the day's events, reading between the lines of the comic book version. Chris was loitering and soliciting with his attraction sign, became belligerent with security, and was arrested and removed from the mall. Chris was apparently able to return to the mall unaccompanied by the next spring. On the 29th of March 2005, the infamous date with Hannah took place, after which Chris emitted a anguished "no", which led him to being banned from the mall once again. Vivian G. Is that Vivian G? I think it is. AIM chat indicates that the ban, which again prevented Chris from going to the mall without a parent, was still in effect towards the end of 2008. Oh, that's a quite lengthy ban then. It's like a 4-year ban, more or less. 3-year ban. According to the reports of a field agent In other words, basically a troll that was on the scene at a time, disguised himself as another person. Chris was seen splurging at the mall, accompanied by his parents in summer of 2010. Subsequently, on the 31st of August 2010, he was spotted and filmed hanging out in the mall alone. This suggests that either the ban has expired or Chris has managed to evade yet another ban. In early 2012, Chris's leaked Facebook statuses revealed that he had returned to loitering at the mall on a regular basis. You would thought he'd learn after all that. His normal plan at the mall, according to the leaks, was to sit and wait for M's White. On the 4th of February of that year, he managed to get himself into trouble again by leaving flyers decrying Michael Schneider around the mall. A security guard found him and attempted to speak to Chris about them. Chris then fled the mall and drove away. 31st of March of that year, he managed to get himself into trouble a second time of that year. This time by yelling on his phone towards trolls. Security guards came to confront Chris, but he ended up fleeing the mall once more. On the 28th of April of that year, Chris released a Facebook message stating that on the 25th of April he had received a ban hammer for getting angry in the mall when he answered some calls from the trolls. On the 17th of December 2004, okay, it was a few years after, no, it was 2 years after, an apology letter with the date of the 15th of August was leaked. The letter has Chris blaming trolls and stress for his misdeeds and asking the manager to allow him and Catherine to shop there. On the 26th of December 2014, Chris attempts to evade the ban from the GameStop there, and dressed like a clown tried to vandalise the store's Sonic Boom display. When he failed and staff made a move to call mall security, Chris left, but not before macing an employee in the chest. With the police called in, Chris somehow evaded the arrest at the mall. Reports from a police radio mentioned that Chris was still banned from the mall at that point. And on the 20th of March 2018, Chris again trespassed at the mall. As a result, he was sentenced to the therapeutic docket, resulting in the charge ultimately being dropped. In other words, seek medical help or we'll charge you. Waiting for $9,001. On the last day of August 2010, the same cameraman who spotted Chris at Fridays After 5 posted his brief snippet on YouTube, showing Chris slumped in a chair staring creepily at a young woman at the mall. Yeah, stalking. Chris's email exchanges with Clyde Cash revealed that he was sitting around waiting to be rewarded for destroying his PS3. And where? Oh, okay. This is nothing. I thought this was gonna be like a video or something, but yeah. The end. Oh yeah, $9,001. That was apparently if he destroyed his PS4 he would have got that much, but it turned out it was like fake and he didn't receive it. The end. Malls have been declining as a whole since 2010s. That is true. Over here it's not as bad as America, but there's a shopping mall in Hatfield that is becoming more and more shit. I rarely do go there. I rarely go to malls altogether nowadays. I don't have time. Due to the increasingly popularity of online shopping websites like Amazon and eBay, that is true. That is what's killing shops in general. And Fashion Square is no exception. Throughout the late 2010s, several stores in the mall have closed due to dwindling customers, while the mall reported in February 2020 that they have defaulted on 45.2 million of loans. Damn. While it still operates with 48 stores, restaurants and booths still operating, it is a shell of its former self, with only 2 anchor locations left to be in bulk stores, and the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic have likely not helped matters. That's the thing, it's like, it is anchor stores, like to be fair, I can't really remember that many like anchor stores, but it's them ones, like big chain stores, which keeps malls alive, and when they go, then the malls completely fucking die. While its fate is uncertain, it's highly likely it may wind up closing for good sometime in the early 2020s. Well, it's 2021 now, so I don't know what's going on. Well, Fashion Square was threatened with closure in February 2020. Chris wrote on Twitter, "Well, this is most disappointing. Very much a legend." Is this? Oh, very much a legend. In association with myself and history, Charlottesville's own Fashion Square Mall is falling on hard times and may become lost. I feel mildly distressed at from this event. On June the 13th, 2021, very recent, Washington Prime Group, the owners of Charlottesville Fashion Square, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, citing the COVID-19 pandemic as the main reason. Yeah, it is fucked. That mall is fucked. Comic references. Sub-episode 1, Jacob Taser dramatization of Chris getting busted by mall security for loitering, and sub-episode 2, The Rise and Fall of My Heart, dramatization of a girl who works at Starbucks trolling Chris by taking him out on a date. And that is all. I just want to see if there's a thing. I've been Jackie updates, Daily Express, that Wiki Farms. Yeah, there's nothing about that video or thing there. But anyway, let's just get some pictures right out here. So click some up, and that'll do. So we got the okay, Sears was one of its anchor malls. Sears is like a big thing. I've never even been to America, so I wouldn't even know these places. So that's like the parking lot there. This is like the main entrance of it. Like a Pop Plus scene right there. I'm pretty sure Chris has been pacing back and forth in that area. This is what is this? Fashion Square Mall. Yes, clothing store, I think. I'm not quite sure. It's like the food court. That is a nice light. Well, not nice ceiling, by the way. That is really nice. And that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed this quickie reading. Tomorrow I'll have a weekly recap, and I will see you in that video.